Christine and I spoke during the break.
Yes, I was going to give you an example of how we partner with other entities and really helps us do the work that our mission is directing us to do. We discovered this year with our mobile dental program that we were talking about earlier that our rates of uninsured were just skyrocketing. And our commitment has been to the city of Waterbury and in Naugatuck as well. You talked about the Naugatuck community, that we would provide free cleanings and sealants in the schools for kids who are uninsured.
Nice.
Let's face it. I mean, as a mom of three, one less appointment I've got to go to, take time off from work and put in my schedule is worth $1 million. But we do it for free. But we struggled because all of a sudden we had all these uninsured kids signing up, which it's one of those things, you got to be careful how good you're doing. So we reached out to this group called Miles of Smiles, and Katie Melko, who you know.
Yeah, Miles for Smiles. What a great woman she is.
Well, and she helped us put quite a few smiles on some kids because we said, look, we're doing our part here, but we're really struggling to serve all these kids who've signed up and have no funding source to take care of this. And we're wondering if there's any help out there that you can give us. And their board voted and gave us a very generous donation.
Excellent.
That meant we were able to serve over 20 kids and not, keep our commitment of not sending that bill to that family to get those kids in for while at school, so missing a little bit of class instead of a whole day,
right.
To get their teeth cleaned and then to get a sealant on to prevent any future cavity. The other thing that's really neat about Miles of Smiles is that, so as I said earlier, we look at the whole person, and we want our families, our patients to grow and develop and, be able to do as well as possible. And so literacy is an issue that we're really concerned about. And you hear about health literacy. People need to be able to understand the instructions their doctors are giving them, be able to implement the recommendations. So through Reach Out and Read, we work to give children books at their well visits from their doctor as a prescription. And so Miles of Smiles is another organization where we said, hey, would you consider this? Would you think about joining us and increasing literacy? And what you do is you combine health and literacy, and you give out a book about, Elmo goes to the dentist,
right.
Or some sort of Barney, goes to the doctor, pick something. And so they have generously worked to collect books and have made several donations. It makes our waiting rooms literacy friendly and so forth. So really trying to look at that whole person.
Yes, we had a fundraiser at the Grand Oak Villa, and one of the requirements was you had to bring a book.
Well, thanks to everyone who did.
Let me give a plug. Miles for Smiles, Katie Melko. Katie Melko runs the show, but it could not have been done without the help from Nina and Beth. I'm not going to say any last names, but Katie, Nina, and Beth really got the thing off the ground from an idea at 9 o'clock on an evening with a phone call to a tax identification number, a website, a fundraiser at the Grand Oak, to its inaugural 5K road race last year, which I ran. And we'll definitely get you out there. You're diesel, so obviously you run. Katie did a really great job. And Nina and Beth, work. I've got to plug you as well. You did a phenomenal job. It's a great concept. Miles for Smiles helps children without insurance get some form of care. So, again, I'd also like to thank the Staywell Center for letting me have Christine for the hour. Producer Tom says 2 minutes left. Why don't you go ahead and actually just plug yourself? Let the audience really know why you work for the company, what you started, what made you stay for as long. Because you're obviously extremely intelligent and a hard worker. So other than just caring about the community, what about yourself? What makes you stay there?
Well, I think that what's exciting for me is that I get to do a lot of really interesting things, and each day I get to evolve and grow with the organization. And it's amazing to me that in 1999 we had 20 employees, and today we have over 130 employees, and people that I'm proud to work with.
Right.
I mean, our providers are top notch, and everyone else is there really to make a difference. And every day I can leave and say I've done some good work.
Today.
And that's exciting.
Right. It's every day you're doing good work.
That doesn't get old. You know, it doesn't get old to help someone.
It's a convenient location, first of all, because it's in downtown.
Right.
The South Main Street is downtown still, because you're going to have certain populations. You were owners of the building with someone renting, and then through intelligence took over the building for yourselves at 80 Phoenix, correct? We rehearsed that.
Right. We had, when we moved in, we had about 40% of the building that we occupied. I think we're at like 75% now. And really, it's just based on need. As people really clamor for more services, we continue to expand and meet that need. That's our goal.
Now I remember at the top of the hour why I got the phone number wrong. I was like, if you're going to call in 756, producer Tom's like, whoa. The phone number for the Staywell Center is 203-756-8021. And there'll be anyone to help you there. I call it daily. I'm not going to give anyone's extensions out, but really, take care of yourself. Make a doctor's appointment. Again, it's colon cancer awareness month.
Right.
I have a little family history of cancer. I better get that checked, but it's a little tough. But okay, it's colon cancer awareness month. Get your colon checked. Christine Bianchi with the Staywell Center. You've been fantastic today. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you for having us.
Appreciate you listening. Talk to you in 2 weeks. We're out.